안녕하세요. 라이준 파파입니다. 오늘 지금 시간은 10월 16일 5시 19분이고요. 네, 오늘 또 약간 좀 늦긴 했는데 일어났는데 화장실 앉아있는 시간이 길어지다 보면 좀 약간 늦어질 때가 있어서 네. 오늘은 그러면 뭐 별 멘트 없이 바로 공부 시작하도록 하겠습니다. Maybe
Someone did.
oh,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I was
I
an
was
only
only
child.
child. I was an only child.
My
I was
parents.
an only
I was
I
an
was an
only
only
child.
child. I was an only 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 child. My parents were divorced.
My parents were divorced when I was.
Divorced. My parents were divorced when I was a kid. Divorced. My parents were divorced when I was a kid.
As a kid, they were both.
My parents were divorced when I was a kid.
They were both.
My parents were divorced when I was a kid.
They were both
They're both crummy people. They're probably
in the bad
in bad
place.
place.
Maybe they're being used to
Maybe they're
torture each other.
being used to torture each other.
Maybe they're being used to
Used
torture
to
each other.
torture each other. Torture. Torture each other.
Torture.
Maybe they are being used to torture each other. Torture, torture, torture. Torture each other. Maybe they are.
Maybe they're
Maybe
being
they're-
used to torture each other.
Maybe they are being used to be. It's good. Maybe they are being used to be torture each other.
It would work.
It would work. It would work.
It would work. Maybe they're being used to torture each other.
Torture each other.
It would work.
It would work. I
Way
bet way more people cared
that
that we died.
I bet way more people cared that you died.
I bet way more people cared than you died. I bet
way
you more.
people cared that you died.
I bet.
Bet.
I bet way more people. I bet way more people cared than you died. I bet way more people. I bet way more people cared than you died. I bet way more people cared than you died. I bet way more people cared than you died. I bet way more people. I bet way more people. I bet way more people cared than you died. I bet way more people cared than you died. I bet way more people cared than you died. I bet way more people cared than you died. I bet way more people cared than you died. I bet way more people cared than you died. I bet way more people cared than you died. I bet way more people. I bet way more people cared than you died. I bet way more people cared than you died. I bet way more people killed than you died. I bet way more people killed than you died. I bet way more people killed than you died. I bet way more people killed than you died. I bet way more people killed than you died. I bet way more people killed than you died. I bet way more people killed than you died. I bet way more people. I bet way more people killed than you died. Because you're a nice person. Because you're a nice person. You're a nice person, Chitty. Anaconda. Anagonia. Anagonia.
Say it again?
Say it again?
No, say what you said before.
Say when you said before. Say when you said before. Say when you said before.
Say it again?
Say it again?
No, say what you said before.
Say what you said before. Say what you said before. Say what you said before.
Just changed it.
I didn't.
Say what you said before.
I did.
Say what you said before. Say what you said before.
Say what you said before. Say what you said before. Say what you said before. Say what you said before. Say what you said before. Say what you said before. Say what you said before. Say what you said before. Say what you said before. Say what you said before. Say what you said before. Say what you said before. Say what you said before. Say what you said before. Say what you said before. Say what you said before. Say what you said before. Say what you said before. Say what you said before. Say what you said before. Say what you said before. Say what you said before. I did it. It's Anagonia. You just changed it. I didn't change it. It's my name. Ariana Grande.
That's a person.
That's a person.
I did it.
I did it.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, that's terrifying.
That's terrifying.
Well,
Well,
that's
that's
terrifying.
terrifying. Well, that's terrifying. Well, that's terrifying. Terrifying.
Terrifying.
Terrifying. Terrifying. Well, that's terrifying. Well, that's terrifying. 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 Well, that's terrifying. That's terrifying. That's terrifying. That's terrifying.
That can't be good.
That can be good. That can be. Oh, fuck. Michael, is the giant, terrifying ladybug supposed to be there?
Great question.
Is that giant?
Is the giant, terrifying ladybug supposed to be there? Supposed to be there. Supposed to be there.
Well, great question, Tom.
Is that
The giant, terrifying ladybug supposed to be
Well,
there.
great question, Tom.
You guys didn't, Tony.
No.
No,
No, it's not.
It's not.
I have no idea why.
I have no
this is
idea what it
happening
is
or
in the beginning.
control it.
Should we run away then?
I
I have no idea why any of this is happening or how to control it. Should we run away then?
Should we run away then?
Should we run away then? Should we run away then?
Yes.
Yes. Should we?
Rosa.
I have no idea.
I have no idea why.
this is happening.
I have no idea. I have no idea why any of. I have no idea why any of. This is happening or how to control it.
Should we run away?
Should we run away then? Should we run away that? Should we run away that? Should we run away that? Should we run away then? 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 Run away then? Should we run away then? Should we run away then?
I have
No
no
idea.
idea
I
why
was
this is happening.
happening or control.
Should we run away
Should
then?
we run away then?
Yes.
Yes.
Rosa!
That's right. Chitty, what's going on?
Why are there giant
Why are you dancing Jenny Morgan? Why everywhere?
Do you hear Ariana Grande playing? Why are there giant
Why are the
animals?
giant animal
Do you
everywhere?
hear
Do you hear Ariana Grande playing?
playing?
Do you hear Ariana Grande playing? Do you hear Ariana Grande playing? Do you hear Ariana Grande playing? Why is everyone wearing blue and yellow? Why is everyone wearing? Why is everyone never wearing? Why is everyone wearing blue and yellow? Why is everyone wearing? Why is everyone wearing? Why is everyone wearing blue and yellow?
You're not.
You're not.
You're the only one.
You're the only one who's not. You're the only one who's not.
You're the
You're
only
the only one who's not.
Eleanor, this.
I don't know. This is all happening because of you. Because of you. Fuck me. Fuck me. Okay. Okay. You don't know this is because of me. Okay.
Eleanor.
Okay. You don't know this is because of me.
Eleanor.
I don't know. This place is friendly made Swiss watch.
Eleanor, this place is a.
Eleanor. This place is perfectly made Swiss watch.
Swiss watch. And you.
Eleanor. This place is perfectly made Swiss watch. And you are wrenching this gear.
And you are arranging the gears.
Wrenching the gears.
And you are arranging the
Wrenching the gears. Wrenching the gear. You are 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 wrenching the gears. You are actually you're hammered. Just sending the gears into dust. Actually, you're the hammer. Just smashing the gears into dust.
Actually, you're a hammer. Just smash it.
Just-
Gears in the dust.
Oh,
Actually, you're a hammer. Just smashing the gears into dust. Hang on. Not everyone here is perfect.
Actually,
You're a hammer. Just smashing the gear into dust. Oh, hang on. Not anybody here is perfect. Not anybody. Not anybody here is perfect. Okay.
Tahani is totally.
Hang on. Not anybody here is perfect. Okay. Tahani is totally condescending.
Tahani is totally condescending and
Condescending.
Condescending.
Condescending. Tahani is totally condescending. Hang on. Not anybody here is perfect. Okay. Tahani is totally condescending, and there are a couple of chunksters.
and there are
A couple of
chunksters.
chunksters. Chunksters. And there are a couple of chunksters. Tani is totally condescending, and there are a couple of chunksters. Oh, come on, no judgment. Judgment. I'm just saying I'm not the only one with flaws. How can be should my fault? Judgment. I'm just saying. I'm not the only one with flaws. I'm not the only one with flaws.
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 Flaws. 결정. I'm not the only one with flaws. I'm not the only one with the flaws. I'm not the only one with the flaws. I'm not the only one with the flaws. So how can we be sure that it's my fault? I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one with flaws. I'm not the only one with. I'm not the only one with flaws. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one with flaws. I'm not the only one with flaws. So only one flaws. So how can we be sure this is my fault? Only one with the flaws. How can he? How can he be sure this is my fault? How can we be sure? 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 How can we be sure this is my fault? I'm not sure. I'm not the only one with I'm not the only one with flaws. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one with flaws. I'm not the only one with flaws. I'm not the only one with flaws. So how can we be sure this is my fault? I'm not the only one with flaws. So how can we be sure this is my fault? I'm not the only one with flaws. So how can we be sure this is my fault? I'm not the only one with flaws. So how can we be sure this is my fault? No judgment. I'm just saying I'm not the only one with flaws. So how can we be sure this is my fault? You hugged the shrimp. You hugged.
Hog.
You hog. You hugged. You hugged all the shrimp. You hugged all the shrimp. You hugged all the shrimp. And now there are shrimp flying around.
You hugged all the shrimp.
And now there are shrimp flying around. You hugged all the shrimp. You hugged all the shrimp. You hugged all the
Now there are
shrimp.
shrimp flying around. You hugged all the shrimp. And now
There are shrimp flying around. You called Tony scruffy. Graffy. Giraffe. You called Tony giraffe. You called Tiny a giraffe, and now there are giraffe everywhere.
You called the honey a
Giraffe,
and now there are
giraffe everywhere. You call Tiny a giraffe. You call Tiny a giraffe, and now there are giraffe everywhere. You call Tiny giraffe, and now there are giraffe everywhere. Okay, fine. Turns out
Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know.
Okay, fine. Turns out. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me.
That it was me.
Let's just face
Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to that it was me.
it, Eleanor. You don't belong.
Okay, fine. Turns out there
Fine. Turns out. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me. Okay, turns out there are many ways to. Okay, fine. Turns out. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me.
many ways.
You called Tiny is giraffe, and now there are giraffe everywhere. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to that it was me. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to that it was me.
Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Turns out. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know. Okay, fine. Turns out. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me. Okay, fine. Turns out there are. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me. Okay, fine. Turns out. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me. Okay, fine. Turns out many ways to know that it was me. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me. You call the tiny giraffe, and there are giraffe everywhere. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me. Okay, fine. Turns out. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me. Okay, fine. Turns out there are many ways to know that it was me. But just face it, Eleanor, you don't belong here.
Face it, Eleanor. You don't.
Let's just face it. Let's just face it. Let's just face it, Eleanor.
Don't belong here.
Let's just face it, Eleanor. You don't belong. You don't belong here. You don't belong here. Let's just face it, Eleanor. You don't belong here. You don't belong here. You don't belong here.
Then
This is system suck. Well, then this system suck. This system suck.
What?
Then
one
this
in a
system.
million gets to live in paradise and everyone else is tortured for eternity? Come on. I mean, I wasn't me. Paradise and what? 1 in a million gets to live in paradise? Well, then this
System
system
suck.
sucks. What?
But 1 in a billion get to live in paradise. Everyone else is for eternity.
Come on. I mean, paradise and everyone else is tortured
Paradise
for
is torture
eternity?
for eternity.
What?
1 in a million get. 1 in a million. Then this system sucks. 1 in a million get to live in the paradise. Everyone else is torture eternity. Torture eternity. Torture eternity. Torture eternity. Torture eternity. Torture eternity. 아, 네. 안녕하세요. 출근 준비는 7시부터 출근 준비라서 네. 7시까지 쉐도잉이랑 영어 단어 공부를 하고 있습니다. 일반적으로 한 6시 반까지 1시간 반 정도 공부하고 있고요. then this system sucks. 1 in a million get to live in paradise. Everyone else is tortured eternity. Everyone else is tortured for eternity. Eternity. Everyone else is tortured for eternity. Torture for eternity. This system is suck. What 1 in a million get to live in the paradise? Everyone else is eternity. This system suck. What 1 in a million? This system suck. 1 in a million get to live in paradise. Everyone else is torture for eternity. Come on. I mean, I was a fake guy. Gandhi. I wasn't faking Gandhi. Come on. I mean, I wasn't faking Gandhi, but I was okay. It's a medium person. I mean, I wasn't freaking Gandhi. I wasn't freaking Gandhi. I wasn't freaking Gandhi. I wasn't freaking Gandhi. I was okay.
I was a medium.
I was a medium person.
I should get to spend eternity in a.
I should get to spend eternity in a medium place, like Cincinnati. I should get to spend eternity in the medium place, like Cincinnati. Everyone who was perfect but wasn't travel. Everyone who was perfect wasn't terrible should get to spend eternity in Cincinnati. Everyone who was perfect wasn't travel should get to spend eternity in Cincinnati. Everyone. 아니 프로그램이요. 이거는 지금 넷플릭스로 지금 한 달 결제를 하면서 자막 구하는 게 워낙 어렵다 보니까 일단 한 50분부터 제가 휴식 시간인데 4분만 더 하고 제가 좀 대화하는 시간을 갖도록 하겠습니다. 마이크로소프트님 잠시만 기다려주세요. I was a medium person. I should get to spend eternity in a medium place, like Cincinnati. Everyone who was perfect but wasn't terrible should get to spend eternity in Cincinnati. Look, apparently. Apparently it doesn't work that way. 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 Apparently 분명히. Apparently it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Apparently 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 it doesn't work that way. Everyone who wasn't perfect but was terrible should get spent eternity in Cincinnati. Everyone who was perfect that wasn't terrible should get to spend eternity in Cincinnati. Apparently it doesn't work that way. I'm sorry, Eleanor, but there's nothing everyone can do. I'm sorry, Eleanor, but there's nothing everyone can do. Sorry, Eleanor, but there's nothing everyone can do. Sorry, Eleanor, but there's nothing everyone can do unless there is something can do. Is something we can do unless you can teach me. Is something we can do unless you could teach me. Teach what? How could it be good? Is something we can do unless you could teach me. Teach you what? How could it be good? That was your job, right? The professor of ethics? That was your job? Professor of ethics? No one knew what's the problem when I arrived.
No one knew I was a problem when I arrived.
No one knew I was a problem when I arrived. No one knew I was a problem when I arrived. No one knew. No one knew I was a problem. No one knew I was a problem when I lied. No one knew I was a problem when I lied. No one knew I was a problem when I lied. Things only started getting crazy.
I was an asshole to everyone at the party.
Things only started getting crazy after I was asking everyone at the party.
After I
Things only started getting crazy after I was asking everyone at the party.
things only started getting crazy.
Things only started getting crazy after I was asking everyone at the party.
You know
Trying this asshole at the asshole, right? I got that. I got that.
Give me a chance.
If there was an asshole and everyone at the party, I am trying to say asshole and asshole, right? I got it. Yeah.
Give me a chance.
Give me a chance.
Let me
earn my place here.
Give me a chance.
Give me a chance. Let me earn my place here. Let me earn. Let me earn my place here. 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 네, 토익열풍님, 네, 반갑습니다. 제갈무무량님은 나가신 것 같고, 지금 계신 분이 토익열풍님이시죠? 10분 쉬었다가 다시 공부하도록 하겠습니다. 지금 사용하고 있는 거는 넷플릭스고, 원래 프렌즈 시리즈로 공부를 하려고 했었는데 이 넷플릭스에서 지원하는 자막이 문장 자체가 전부 다 대문자더라고요. 스펠링 자체가 전부 다 대문자다 보니까 이게 눈이 안 익어서 읽기가 힘들어가지고, 그래서 다른 시리즈인 굿플레이스로 바꿔서 지금 공부를 시작했고요. 원래 위베어베어스를 시리즈 1을 다 했는데 그 다음에 이제 시리즈로 지금 굿플레이스를 하고 있습니다. 해커스 학원이냐고요? 저기 집인데요. 저기 그냥 일반 직장인이고요. 그 출근 전에 그냥 제가 영어를 너무 하고 싶어서 그냥 영어 공부 콘텐츠로 공부하고 있는 거고요. 일반 가정집입니다. 예, 조그만한 옆에 김치냉장고 보여줄 거고, 여기 뭐 옷방 겸 뭐 김치냉장고방, 컴퓨터방 같이 쓰고 있는 프로그램이라는 게 넷플릭스, 지금 컴퓨터에서 넷플릭스로 지금 보고 있는 거고요. 영상 보는 프로그램 말씀하시는 거죠? 네, 그쵸. 이게 넷플릭스가 프로그램이 넷플릭스에서 자막을 지원해주는 프로그램이 있어요. 구글에서 프로그램만 깔면 넷플릭스를 구글 크롬으로 실행을 하면 자막이 자동으로 뜹니다. 구글 크롬으로 해서 넷플릭스를 실행하시면 자막이 뜨거든요. 그러면 거기다 뭐 이게 이게 언어가 굉장히 많아요. 만약에 뭐 넷플릭스에서 지원하는 이 굿플레이스에서 만약에 뭐 한 가지 예로 뭐 일본어로 음성을 일본어로 듣고 싶다, 그리고 자막을 한국어로 설정을 하시면, 한번 앞에서 한번 들어보겠습니다.
ミオナになってから状況が変わり始めた。いやだ、また汚い言葉が出ない。はっきり言ったのに。もう
ああ、わかった
それ
から。
じゃあチャンスをちょうだい。
네, 이렇게 바꾸실 수 있고요. 제가 뭐 광고하는 건 아니고, 자막을, 그쵸? 다 더빙이죠. 다른 말들도 스페인어도 있고 뭐 터키어도 있고 많이 있네요. 근데 중국어는 없네요. 네. 정말 자막이 지금. 네.
You know I'm trying to
You
say
know I'm trying to say
asshole and
asshole.
not ashhole,
I
right?
got that.
네, 이렇게 해서 쓰고 있습니다. 토익 열풍님은 뭐 지금 토익 공부를 하고 계신 것 같은데, 저는 뭐 토익을 본다기보다는 외국인하고 소통을 하고 싶은 마음에 이렇게 쉐도잉 공부로 영어 공부하고 있는 거고요. 그리고 영어 공부는 네, 이렇게 딱 그냥 쉐도잉 시간을 1500시간으로 그냥 설정을 해서 시간을 차감하는 방식으로 이렇게 컨텐츠를 진행하고 있고요. 네, 이 공부한 영상은 제 유튜브 채널에도 그대로 올리고 있습니다. 지금 아직 토익 시험을 저번에 접수했다가 사회적 거리두기 때문에 갑자기 또 취소돼가지고 환불받고 뭐 그랬었는데, 일단 제가 이 쉐도잉 공부를 시작한 이제 초기에 이제 기본적인 영어 베이스를 좀 알아야 돼서 토익 시험을 한번 보려고 했는데, 이게 코로나 거리두기 때문에 한번 취소가 돼가지고 시험이 한번 연기가 됐어요. 그래서 이제 좀 다시 이제 거리두기가 좀 약간 둔화돼서 1단계로 내려왔죠. 그래서 시험이 재개된 것 같긴 한데 한번 확인해보고 빠른 시일 내에 이제 제가 이 쉐도잉을 하기 전에 영어 점수가 몇 점이었는지 한번 확인하는 확인이 한번 필요할 것 같습니다. 그래야 내가 뭐 이제 1500시간을 달성했을 때 영어 토익이 몇 점이 올라가고 영어 실력이 어떻게 느는지, 이런 숫자화, 모든 거는 이제 검증이 되려면 숫자화 되거나 시각적으로 돼야 되기 때문에, 제가 뭐 말을 한다고 한들 뭐 얘가 얼마나 늘었나 이게 뭐 보이겠습니까? 저 직장인이고요. 그냥 지방에서 일반 회사 다니는 직장인이고요. 그냥 일반 중소기업 다니는 직장인이고, 애들 둘 키우는 가장이고, 나이는 40살. 네. 영어가 필요해서 하는 건 아니고, 제가 필요하진 않아요. 절대. 지방 중소기업에서 영어는 필요하지 않아요. 절대 필요하지 않은데, 영어를 굳이 뭐 새벽에 일어나서 공부하는 이유가, 일단 첫 번째로는 제가 아침에 제가 6시까지 휴식 시간인데, 빨리 얘기하겠습니다. 제가 일단 새벽에 일찍 일어나요. 술을 아무리 먹어도 전날 막 술이 뭐 꽐라가 돼도 무조건 5시에 일어나서, 그리고 출근은 7시부터 준비를 하거든요. 그래서 2시간 정도 시간이 무조건 남잖아요. 그래서 유튜브 보면서 넋 놓고 있는 시간이 아까워서 뭐라도 하자 해서 독서 맨 처음에 하다가, 그래도 책 읽기를 하다가 뭐라도 좀 나한테 남는 거를 해야겠다 싶어서 영어 공부를 선택을 했고, 그리고 영어를 선택한 이유는 예전부터 이제 영어를 외국인하고 그냥 그 자연스러운 그냥 뭐 커뮤니케이션을 하고 싶어서 영어 공부를 하고 있는 거고요. 그리고 이게 이제 막연한 커뮤니케이션이라는 게 이제 막연한 거잖아요. 그래서 이제 저도 약간씩 이제 동기부여가 필요해서 그 공부하다 보면은 아 이걸 굳이 내가 왜 해야 되나, 아 좀 힘든데 오늘 좀 쉬자, 이런 날도 있어요. 네, 있는데 많죠. 네, 그런 날 많은데 굳이 또 계속 하는 이유가 저 나름대로 그냥 또 일반 중소기업 계속 다니면서 회사 집 하면서 이런 반복적인 삶 자체가 너무 싫었고, 그리고 이 삶 자체에 뭔가 좀 변화를 줘야겠다, 이 변화 자체를 이제 좀 영어로 좀 만들어 가야겠다 싶어서 네, 영어 공부를 하고 있습니다. 근데 지금 뭐 토익 열풍님은 직장 생활을 하고 있는지는 모르겠는데, 이게 직장 생활을 계속 하다 보면 이게 슬럼프가 와요. 이게 인생에 대한 슬럼프일 수도 있고, 이게 직장 생활에 대한 슬럼프일 수도 있고, 네, 그런 게 오게 되면 뭔가 좀 변화를 주고 싶거든요. 네, 뭐 동호회 활동도 있을 수 있고, 뭐 아니면 뭐 자기만의 뭐 취미 활동일 수도 있고, 그리고 저처럼 그냥 뭐 영어 공부일 수도 있고, 그런 변화를 줘야 자기가 또 이렇게 슬럼프도 이렇게 넘어갈 수 있다고 생각을 하거든요. 그래서 저는 선택한 게 뭐 다른 취미 뭐 운동도 할 수 있지만 그냥 저는 영어로 선택해서 네, 새벽에 영어 공부를 하고 있습니다. 지금 6시인데 30분 동안 6시 반까지는 그래도 공부를 좀 더 해야 돼서, 토익 열풍님도 같이 공부를 열심히 하시고, 필요하신 뭐 취미나 뭐 천천히 하셔도 되고, 일단 저도 네, 공부를 하기로 마음을 먹었기 때문에 일단 공부를 좀 자막이 설정이 안 되네요. 네. 굳이 이게 저는 그 토익 열풍님이 약간 오해하실 수 있는데, 이거를 저는 열심히 하지 않아요. 이게 열심히 하면 이게 공부로 전환이 되면 스트레스를 받아서 아침에 일어나서 책상에 앉기가 힘들거든요. 굳이 해서 뭐하냐 이런 식이 되기 때문에, 그 아프리카를 키고 하는 이유 중에 하나도 제가 이제 공부를 하면서 약간 즐기는 식으로 진행하기 위해서 아프리카 방송을 같이 하고 있는 거고요. 네, 토익 열풍님도 뭐 토익이 분명히 필요해서 뭐 취업 전 아이디가 토익 열풍님이신 거 보니까 뭐 토익이 필요한 뭐 취준생이시거나 아니면 뭐 직장인이신 것 같은데, 너무 네, 채찍질하면서 네, 열심히 안 하셨으면 좋겠어요. 열심히 하긴 해야지만 그래도 너무 자기는 막 네, 구석으로 몰아가면서 하는 건 좀 에너지 낭비인 것 같아요. 약간 즐길 수 있는 네, 그런 게 필요한 것 같습니다. 말은 어렵죠. 즐긴다는 게 말은 쉽지만 그런다는 게 쉽지 않죠. 근데 전 최대한 즐기면서 하려고 노력하고 있습니다.
Yes.
Okay, give me a chance.
Give me a chance.
Let me
Let me earn my is here. 자막이 먹겠네. 잠깐만요. 이게.
Let me be your ethical.
Let me get I got that, yes.
Give me a chance.
Give me a chance. Let me earn my place here. Let me earn my place here. Let me earn my place here. Let me be your ethical. 혹시 토익 열풍님은 나이가 어떻게 되시죠? Let me be your ethical.
Give me a
Give.
chance. Let me
Earn my place here. Let me be your ethical pig. 나이가 많으시게 그러시면 취준생이신지 아니면 직장인이신지. Let me be your ethical pig. Emergency neighborhood meeting now. Hey guys. Emergency neighborhood meeting now. Emergency neighborhood meeting now.
Be right there, Michael.
We'll be right there, Michael. Emergency neighborhood meeting now. We'll be right there, Michael.
Out of here in these. We'll be right there,
Michael,
If I walk out here,
if I work out here in this, if I If I walk out over here in these clothes, I'm toast. If I walk out of, if I walk out over here in these clothes, if I walk out here in these clothes, if I walk out, if I walk out, if I walk out over here in these clothes, if I walk out here, if I walk out here, if I walk out over here, if I walk out over here in these clothes, if I walk out over here, if I walk out over here in these clothes, if I walk out over here in these clothes, I'm toast. I'm toast. I'm toast.
Toast.
I'm toast. I'm toast. 아, 그리고 토익열풍님이 그 오늘은 지금 안 왔는데 그 저한테 방문해주는 그 네덜란드 사람이 있어요. 그 화이트 리스플이라고 그 네덜란드 사람이랑 가끔씩 이제 영어로 대화를 해서 저도 엄청 도움이 되긴 하는데 오늘은 개인적인 일이 있는지 안 왔네요. 이제 토익열풍님도 만약에 이제 영어로 뭐 채팅이나 이런 좀 대화를 할 수 있는 기회가 필요하시다면 그 5시부터 제가 6시 반까지 대부분 공부하는 영상을 켜놓으니까 그 접속하셔가지고 그 화이트 리시플이라는 친구가 접속을 하면 그 친구랑 좀 대화를 해서 뭐 영어로 대화할 수 있는 기회를 가지셔도 괜찮을 것 같아요. 근데 오늘은 안 왔네요. 이런 식으로 I'm toast, I'm toast, toast I'm toast인데 직역을 하면 나는 토스트다인데 이거는 의역을 해서 이제 이런 것들을 그 화이트 리시플 걔 이름이 조이인데 조이가 많이 알려주거든요. 이게 무슨 뜻이다 실제로 쓰이는 뜻에 대해서 저한테 많이 조언을 해주고 저한테 많이 도움이 되죠. 근데 오늘 안 왔네요. 네. 물어봐야 되는 거를 좀 체크를 해놓고 조이가 안 왔을 때 이런 의역을 하는 부분을 좀 체크를 해서 내일 물어봐야겠네요. I'm a toast, I'm a toast, I'm a toast, I'm a toast. My soul is in your hand. My soul is in your hand. My soul is in your hand, soulmate. What is it gonna be? What's it gonna be? The soul is in your hands, soulmate. What's it gonna be?
Stomachache.
Stomach.
Formula.
Stomach. Oh, stomach. Oh, stomach. I don't know what to be here. I don't know what to be here. This is. I don't know what to be here. I don't know what to be here. What to do here. I don't know what to do here.
Morally speaking, this is.
I don't know what to do here. This is a mess. This is a mess. I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do here. This is a mess. I don't know what to do here.
Morally speaking, this.
I don't know what to do here. This is a mess. Morally speaking, this is a disgusting, vile, ethical stuff. I don't know what to do here. This is a mess. Morally speaking, this is a futry. This is a futry.
Putrid.
This is futry. This is a futry. Futry. Putrid. This is putrid. This is putrid. Morally speaking, this is a putrid, disgusting, ball of ethical stuff. Morally speaking, this is a putrid, disgusting, 역겹. Ball of ethical stuff.
Of ethical.
ethical soup.
Okay.
More speaking, this is this putrid, the disgusting bowl of ethical soup. Putrid. Putrid.
Putrid.
Putrid. More speaking, this is a putrid, disgusting bowl of ethical soup. Okay, well, how about we just chill?
Okay.
Well, how about we just chill? We just chill. How about we just chill?
Chill.
How about we just chill? How about we just chill? How about we just chill?
Well, how about we just chill?
We just chill. How about we just chill? How about we just chill? How about we just chill?
Okay.
Just chill.
Chill.
Chill. Chill at home. 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 Chill. 땡기. chill. chill. Just chill.
Well,
How about we just chill and you go to town meeting, talk it out after.
Great. Hey.
And go to the town meeting and go to town meeting, and go to town meeting and talk it out after. And go to the town meeting and talk it out after. Great. Hey, how do I make that help a woman show up?
Great. Hey,
How do I make it?
help a woman show up?
And go to the town meeting and talk it out after. Great. Hey, how do I make that help a woman show up? Hello? Front desk lady? Medical slave robot?
Hey, Janet?
Hi there.
Hello? Front desk lady? Medical slave robot?
Excuse me.
Medical slave robot?
Hey, Janet?
Excuse me, Janet? Hi there.
Still not used to
Just
it.
not used to it. Still not used to it.
Janet.
Still unused. I need. Quick question. Can anyone access our search history?
Or is this
Quick question. Can anyone access our search history, or is this inconvenient browser situation?
And from your work.
Computer work.
It is 100% up.
Good question. Can anyone access our search history? Is this your incognito?
Incognito.
Incognito browsing situation. Incognito.
Or is this an
Is
incognito?
Incognito. Incognito. Good question. Can anyone access our search history, or is this an incognito browsing situation? It's like when you're talking about how mail from your work computer. It's your incognito browsing situation. Browsing situation. Browsing. Good question. Can anyone access our search history, or is this your incognito browsing situation, like when you're stalking on the Hotmail from your work computer? Good question. Can you access our searching history, or is this your incognito browsing situation, like when you're stalking on the Hotmail from your working computer? Still not used to it, Janet. I need. Quick question. Can anyone access our searching history? What is this incognito browsing situation, like when you start with Hotmail from your work computer? Quick question. Can you anyone access your search history? Or is this your incognito browsing situation when you're talking Hotmail from your work computer? Quick question. Can anyone access your search history? Or is this an incognito browsing situation, like when you're stuck with Hotmail from your computer? Can anyone access your search history, or is this an incognito browsing situation, or why can you stalking Hotmail from your work computer? Question. Can anyone access your search history, or is this your incognito browsing situation, like when you're stalking on Hotmail from your work computer? Quick question. Can anyone access your search history, or is this your incognito browsing situation when you're stalking Hotmail from work computer? Quick question. Can anyone access your search history, or is this incognito browsing situation, like when you're stalking Hotmail from work computer.
100% confidential.
It is
No one
100%
access
confidence,
is 100%
confidential,
No one
confidential. It is 100% confidential.
100% confidential.
It is 100% confidential. It is 100%
Confidential.
confidential. Confidential. 100%. It is 100% confidential. Confidential. Confidential.
It's 100%
Confidential. No one can access when you ask me, including Michael. No one can access when you ask me, including Michael.
Now what?
No one can access.
You asked me,
And including Michael. No one can access when you ask me, including Michael. Now, what kind of
would you like to see?
pornography?
Now what kind of pornography would you
Pornography you would like to say?
No. Now
No,
what
kind of
pornography would you like to see?
Would you like to see?
Now
What kind of pornography would you like to see? No phone. I need clothes like yours in Chitty with the street.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
I need clothes like yours in Chitty's with the
There you go.
street.
I need clothes like yours and Cheaties with the stripes.
Stripes. Germany. Stripes. Oh, stripes. Or personal or different stripe. Service stripe. Fencer stripe. Color stripe signal. No, not phone. I need clothes like yours and Chitty's with the stripes.
There you go.
There we go. Everybody, gather around, please. Everybody, gather around, gather around, 뭐 해주세요? Gather around.
Obviously,
Gather around, please. Thank you. Gather around. 뭐 해주세요? Gather around.
obviously,
There's something very wrong with this neighborhood. Obviously,
there's something very wrong with this neighborhood. We don't know.
Obviously, there's something very wrong with this neighborhood. We don't know what it is, how long it will last.
We don't know what it is.
We don't know what it is, how long it will last, what caused it.
Do we know, Jen?
We don't know what it is, how long it will last,
or
what caused it.
What do we know?
What do we know, Jenny? You know where it's happened.
Here.
Yes, thank you, Jen.
No,
We
where
know
it happened.
We know where it happened. We know where it happened.
Yes, thank
Here.
you, Janet.
Thank you,
chaos
Jenny. Chaos happened here.
See, that's the chaos happened here. See, that's the chaos happened.
The chaos.
That's the trouble.
The chaos happened here. Happened here. See, that's trouble with these perfect systems.
See, that's the trouble with these perfect systems.
See, that's trouble with these perfect systems. One little flaw can lead to.
Well, it can lead to.
One little flaw can lead to. One little flaw can lead to. It can lead to. Get over there. Get over there.
Hey, Gary. Hang in there, buddy. Finally. Hey, Gary. Hang in there, buddy.
Hang in there, buddy.
Finally. Hey, Gary.
Hey, Gary.
Hang in there,
Hang in there, buddy.
Vital
Bye.
pits are leaking. What is that called again?
Sweat.
Right. Vital pits are leaking. What is that called again?
Sweat.
Right. Vital pits are leaking.
I mean, armpits are leaking. Armpits are leaking. My armpits are leaking.
What is that called again? Vital
Boys.
pits are leaking.
Armpits are
Vital
leaking.
pits are leaking.
My armpits are leaking. What is the called again? What is the called again? What is the called again? My armpits. My armpits. My armpits. Armpits. Armpit.
Armpits.
Leaking. Armpits are leaking.
Leaking.
My armpits are leaking. What is the called again?
What is that called again?
Sweat.
Right. Vital pits are
My
leaking.
armpits are leaking. What is the called again? Sweat.
Right.
Sweat.
Still
Right.
not used to be.
Sweat.
Sweat.
Done. Sweat.
Being in a human.
Sweat. Right.
Still not used to
Still
being
used to being in the human
And what
body.
do you- Still not used to being in a human body. And what do you do with? Still not used to being in a human body.
Still not used to being in a human body.
Still not used
Still not used to being in a human body. Still not used to being in a human body. Still not used to being in a human body. Still not used to being in a human body.
And what do you still not used
Still used to being in a human body. And what is called the sweat? And what do you do with sweat? What do you do with sweat? What do you do with sweat?
Lick it away, is that right?
No,
Do you lick it? Do you lick it? Do you lick it away?
Cloth.
Do you lick it away?
And then you lick the cloth.
And you lick the cloth?
That seems weirder.
What?
And then you lick the
Lick
cloth.
the-
No, you dab it with a
Dab it
cloth.
with the-
And what do you do?
What do you do with
sweat?
sweat? Do you lick it away? Do you lick it away?
Lick.
Lick it away. Lick it away. Is that right? Do you lick it away? Lick. Do you lick it away?
And what do you do with
What do you
sweat?
do with sweat? Do you lick it away? Is that right?
You
No.
dab it with a
Dab it
cloth.
with the cloth. You dab it. With your cloth. You dab it. You
Dab.
dab it with the with the clouds. Dab it, dab it, dab it, dab it. You dab it,
No, you
dab it with the cloth, and then you lick the cloth, and then you lick the cloth, and that seems weird. That seems
You
weird.
lick the cloth?
The cloth. That seems weirder.
Michael,
Michael, look.
look.
Okay, that's
Okay,
a good sign.
that's a good sign.
It could mean that this is
Could be-
almost over. It could mean that this is almost over.
Michael,
Michael, look.
Okay,
Okay,
that's a good
that just
sign.
seems- That's a good sign. Michael,
look.
look. Okay, that's a good sign. It could mean it could mean that this is almost over. Such a relief. Oh, such a relief. Relief.
Relief.
Oh, such a relief.
Relief.
Such a relief. Such a relief. Relief. Such a relief, such a relief, such a relief. I'm toast. How about we just chill? 지금 시간은 6시 30분이고요. 6시 30분부터는 이제 뭐 편집이랑 좀 해야 돼서 이게 영어 공부를 1편을 고민입니다. 1편을
Your life on Earth. Right. So, you, Eleanor Shellstrop. Eleanor.
Come on in.
Hi,
Hello,
I'm
I'm Michael.
How
How are you today? I'm great. Thanks for asking.
Oh,
One question. Where am I?
Where am I? Who are you?
Who are you and that's what's going on?
So,
Oh,
you, Eleanor
Eleanor
Shellstrop.
Shellstrop, you're dead.
Your
Your life was on the hand, and you're now in the next phase of your existence universe.
Cool.
Your life
on Earth has
and you're now
ended,
in the
and your next
next
phase
phase
of your
of
existence, existence in the universe, existence in the world, in the universe. Cool.
Cool.
I have some questions. Thought you might.
How did I
How-
die?
How did I die? How did I die?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Yes.
In case of a dramatic or embarrassing death.
Yes.
It's a dramatic or embarrassing death. You erase in memory to allow faithful transition.
Are you sure? Yes.
Yes. In case of dramatic or embarrassing.
Yes.
In case of a dramatic or embarrassing death,
we erase the
erase the memory to allow the peaceful transition.
Are you sure?
Are you sure you wanted to hear?
All right. So you were in a grocery store.
The grocery store parking lot.
You
You dropped a bottle of something called Lonely Girl Margarita Mix for one, and when you bent down to pick it up, and long called the shopping cart. And you return to the shopping cart golden area. Roll out to control the flowing light into you. That's how I died. No, sorry, there's more. You were able to grab onto the front of the column and the shopping cart and to set it right into the street when you were struck in the killed and mobile billboard truck advertising. And the erectile function failed gradually. Finally enough, the first EMT to life was a boyfriend of yours.
Okay.
Funnily enough, the first EMT to arrive is an ex-boyfriend.
Boyfriend of
Okay. I get it.
I get it, thank you. Sorry,
who was right?
which was right?
I mean about
About
all of this.
all of this.
Well, let's see. Hindus,
Let's see, Hindus are a little bit right, Muslim and Jews, Christian, Buddhist, every religion gets about 5%, except for Doug first.
Who's Doug Forsyth?
Who's the Doug first? Doug was a stoner kid who lived in California during the 1970s.
One night he got really high on
His
mushrooms.
high mushroom, and his
best
friend Randy said,
"Hey,
what do you think happened after we die?" Doug just launched into this long monologue where it's got 92% correct. I mean, we could be what you were hearing. That's him actually right up there. Famous around here. He's pretty famous around here.
I'm very lucky to have
Very lucky to have that. So,
maybe my
biggest question. Am I?
I mean, is this or
well,
Yeah,
it's
it's not happen or her idea that you were raised on. But generally speaking, in the afterlife, there's a good place and there's a bad place. You're the good place. You're okay. You're in the good place.
well, that's good.
Well, that's good.
Sure is.
Sure is. Okay,
let's
let's take a
shall we?
walk, shall we?
Oh,
Did I have her first?
no.
Oh, I did.
Right.
Right, okay.
So this is how it
This is how it works. 일단 1편을 마무리하고 이제 넘어가서 시간이 좀 남아서 2편을 했었는데 1편을 20분짜리 지금 한 편당 20분짜리 영상인데 1편을 그래도 한 이게 제가 하루에 반복할 수 있는 횟수가 한 3회? 많게는 4회. 네, 3회 할 수 있겠네요. 뭐 좀 약간 다시 또 한번 연습하고 그런 시간을 소모하다 보면 하루에 뭐 1시간 반씩 공부를 하고 있으니까 3회 정도 하고 많으면 4회까지는 할 수 있을 것 같은데, 이거를 한 3회 4회 열흘 정도 좀 넘게 해서 2주 정도를 반복을 해서, 이제 좀 피곤해서 공부를 좀 빼먹는 날도 있을 수 있어서 한 2주 정도를 1편을 반복을 해서 이제 모르는 단어도 계속 익히고, 그리고 이제 문장 자체도 체화시키는 연습을 좀 하고 2편으로 넘어가는 게 나을 것 같아요. 뭐 시리즈를 계속 넘어가 봐야 계속 단어 정리만 하고 있고 별로 의미가 없을 것 같아서, 그러면 내일부터는 이제 1편 다시 굿플레이스 1편으로 다시 쉐도잉 반복 연습을 하도록 하고요. 오늘 공부는 여기까지 마치도록 하겠습니다. 지금 계신 분이 편안한님, 방송 들어와 주셔서 감사하고요. 그러면 내일이 토요일이죠. 토요일은 장담을 장담을 하면 안 되겠지만 한번 일어나서 앉아보도록 하겠습니다. 다음부터 공부는 굿플레이스 1편으로 다시 들어와서 공부를 하도록 하겠습니다. 그러면 다들 편안한님도 그렇고 다른 시청자분들도 오늘 하루 수고하시고요. 내일 또 다시 찾아뵙도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.